Former EFF Deputy President Floyd Shivambu came under fire on social media after EFF MP Naledi Chirwa accused him of trying to suppress his detractors, setting off a furious debate that has shaken South Africa's political establishment. Please kindly subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. Chirwa's scathing remarks followed an angry tweet from the head of the EFF Student Command, EFFSC, who compared Shivambu to Bruno Mtolo and accused Shivambu of betraying the cause. Chirwa responded on social media, saying, "Very wrong of Floyd to blackmail Cyril and force him into silence. He screams foul when we return his jabs after we've taken them. He lacks the courage to face his colleagues. No matter how strong or wealthy they are, no one should ever intimidate young people into silence." After Shivambu, who just quit the EFF to join the MK party, reportedly got into a late-night text disagreement with a former ally, a furious confrontation broke out. The EFFSC leader called Shivambu the Chief Bruno Mtolo, a reference to the notorious collaborator under apartheid, and said that Shivambu was a traitor who needed to be identified and confronted. In order to defend our movement and resist alleged betrayals, he pushed his fellow warriors to do just that. The political world is reeling from Chirwa's public support of the kids and her denunciation of Shivambu's conduct. The previously cohesive EFF front now seems to be in pieces. Her words illustrate the continuing power battles that are upending the foundations of one of the most well-known opposition groups in South Africa and emphasize the rising tension inside the party. As the play progresses, Chirwa's appeal for young empowerment and disobedience against repressive methods resounds with her plea for perseverance in the face of bullying. As both sides prepare for what seems to be a bloody and public conflict, the political impact from this encounter may have long-term effects. Once again, recent political unrest in South Africa has been more intense, prompting strong reactions from well-known individuals. The most recent scandal concerns economic freedom fighters, EFF member Naledi Chirwa and former government advisor Bo Mbindwane. Both have made audacious assertions, but they haven't provided any evidence to support them. Recently, both Mbindwane posted a picture of renowned EFF member Vuyani Pambo on X, formerly Twitter. In a harsh critique of Pambo, Mbindwane asked why the party leader, Julius Malema, would still be Pambo's supporter after an alleged confrontation. Mbindwane denounced the use of physical violence in political discourse and said that Pambo's membership with the EFF was a shame to his father's reputation. He asked Pambo to stop acting in a way that he considered to be improperly political and instead show some self-dignity. Naledi Chirwa has responded with similarly controversial assertions. Leading EFF member Chirwa has charged President Cyril Ramaphosa of inciting violence against EFF leaders. Additionally, she has claimed that Ramaphosa has behaved violently with his domestic staff. However, there is no proof to support these claims. Chirwa's remarks are representative of the EFF as a whole, which has often been the target of charges and criticism from a variety of political areas. The remarks made by Mbindwane and Chirwa both draw attention to the continuous conflict and spectacular exchanges in South African politics. These events highlight the contentious political environment in which accusations and denials are often made. Particularly, the charges made against Ramaphosa are relevant to the current discussions in South Africa on political violence and governance. Such assertions should be treated cautiously, particularly in the absence of supporting data. Whether made against public figures or ordinary citizens, allegations of violence must be thoroughly investigated and verified in order to maintain accurate and truthful public debate. The former president Jacob Zuma is now dealing with a serious legal battle. Zuma is notorious for his Stalingrad style of judicial administration, where he often took advantage of appeals and procedural holdups. A number of former members of parliament are claiming in the most recent court battle that their terminations were illegal and are seeking compensation for their false resignations and unpaid salary. The MPs who were removed lately have sued their former party, claiming that their resignations were dishonest and were carried out without the required authority. Furthermore, they argue that they have been unfairly denied their 12,000 in severance compensation, citing inconsistencies with their contractual rights and the circumstances surrounding their departure. Zuma's own legal strategies, popularly known as the Stalingrad strategy, are reflected in this court case.